PhilHealth promised lawmakers it will continue to provide health care benefits to its members despite zero subsidy for next year. PhilHealth President Emmanuel Ledesma reported that as of October 2024, the agency has 150 billion pesos in surplus, 281 billion pesos in reserves, and an investment portfolio nearing 489 billion pesos.
The first reason po is it's been 12 years since the case packages have been enhanced. Pangalawa po, nung pandemic po, yung COVID, diba, that was for 2.5 years. Lahat po ng tao, including I think ourselves in this room, natakot po pumunta sa hospital, natakot po lumabas ng bahay, natakot pumunta sa doktor kasi baka magka-COVID. So, very few were going to the hospitals for treatment. Kaya again, nagkukumpol yung pera. Yung pangatlo po is, dahil, like I also mentioned earlier, yung premium contributions kasi set by law yun, diba? So kahit hindi po namin kailangan yung pera dahil nagkukumpul-kumpul na nga dahil because of the first two reasons I mentioned earlier, we still have to implement the increase in premium contributions kasi nakaset na yan by law diba? So kahit hindi namin kailangan yung pera, tumataas pa rin yung binabayad sa amin ng mga tao.
Lawmakers argued despite these numbers, it has not translated to significant relief for Filipinos burdened with healthcare costs. They also slammed PhilHealth for looking more like a business than a healthcare provider agency.
Ang utak po ninyo ay investment, hindi po service. Hindi po para sa tao ang nangyayari. Na yung the money of PhilHealth should be used to increase the package or to decrease the contribution.
But healthcare advocate Dr. Tony Liachon says surplus fund is different from reserve fund.
In the reserve funds, they have mistaken that as surplus plans. As a pre-need insurance agency, you need really a reserve funds for contingency measures just in case.
Yun ang reserve.
Yun ang reserve funds. And walang insurance company na pre-need na walang reserve funds. Na use that for contingency measures just in case may disaster preparedness program, meron kang mga i-increase ng benefits.
And that government allocation is important for PhilHealth's operating expenses. Otherwise,
then you have to consume your reserve funds. And in 2 years' time, kung hindi magagamit to, magbabangkarote ang PhilHealth.
Okay.
Ledesma cited PhilHealth financial stability and announced plans for a 50% increase in coverage for most case rate packages. This is also assured by the Department of Health.
At meron naman pong pagkakataon sa taong 2025 para magpakitang gilas ang PhilHealth, mag-deliver ng kanilang mga benepisyo at baka sakaling payagan na po ng mahal na Kongreso na bigyan ng supplemental budget kung mamarapatin. Samantala, patuloy naman po ang pagbigay serbisyo ng Department of Health sa mga ospital nito, 87 na ospital nationwide, pati na rin sa 41 bagong urgent care and ambulatory service centers para sa primary care.
Zandro Ochona, BNC.